Hello guys! Okay, so I officially bought into the hype of ColourPop. I kind of had to. I couldn't go without it. I waited a long time and I wondered and I searched and I hoped for dupes, but I finally got me some ColourPop. So, first I got this Super Shock Shadow in Reveiw. It's a pink with like a gold shimmer, and then I got this Super Shock in color Arrow, which is like a darker version of Pumpkin Spice from Luna. And then I got this face oil from Reveiw Beauty, which is, I tested this all out last night and it's real nice. It's very thick though. Like it comes out thin, but when you put it on your face it feels thick. And I also got this watermelon face milk, and that, it smells great. It smells great. And it's also very nice. And I also got this turmeric face milk, and I don't know if you can see it, but like there's a little gold shimmer in it. So like that's real exciting. Like super exciting. So I'm gonna just so it says to put like 3 drops in your fingers and then rub it between your hands and then pat it on your face. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drops. We're putting 4 drops. Rub it between my hands and pat. It feels very hydrating. It's a little sticky at first. It kind of feels like that Black Star primer from Revolution Beauty. And it smells like fresh green tea leaves. Not like green tea itself, but like the leaves when they're like fresh. Or like turmeric root. It is like a turmeric oil, so that kind of makes sense. And now I'm going to do the Reveiw Beauty Glow Up Oil, and it says also to do 2 to 3 drops as needed. And I'm just going to do like 5 or 6 or 7 because I have a dry face. And you always should put like milks and water soluble oil, like moisturizers on before you put like actual oils on. And I'm just going to pat this onto the bottom half of my face because that's where I actually get dry. And so for Super Shock shadows, you're supposed to like use your fingers, but like I went through all of high school doing my makeup with my fingers and I just can't go back to that. It's too depressing. And I don't have my tripod today, so there we go. It works. So let me find a brush. So I'm going to use this crease brush and I'm going to go in with the shade Arrow, which is so lovely. Look at that. Let me swatch it. So shiny. And I'm just gonna, oh, it goes onto the brush pretty well. I'm just gonna pat that on and then just dab that. Okay. It doesn't really go into the eyelid off the brush. Let's dab, dab, dab till our eyes look fab. No, I am gonna go with my fingers. That's much better. And I'm not using a primer because I want to see how well these perform without a primer. And I'm just putting this on the outer half of my lid. I'm going to do the same to the other side. Yeah, you get a lot more pigment when you use your fingers. Okay, so I guess you do have to use your fingers with these. But hey, I tried. Oh, I am somehow getting fallout. I don't know if you can see it right there. I don't know how I get fallout from my fingers. Now I'm going to go in with the Reveiw Super Shock color, and it's like a pink, but it doesn't really come out pink, it comes out gold. It's crazy. So I'm just going to gently rub that on to the front. And it feels so soft and like, oh man, it feels so good on my eyes. It feels good on my fingers too. And I also got this glitter paste in the shade Puffin. And I'm going to use a little bit of that too. I'm just going to like take a little bit of it on like a clean finger. And I'm going to like pat it in the middle. That's nice. And it's like a duochrome like yellow with like green and pink. Oh, so I am noticing where I patted it on, the Super Shock underneath it kind of disappeared. So I'm going to keep that in mind next time I use it. Maybe put it over some mattes. But it's real nice. I like it a lot. And so they use like a lot of like hydrating ingredients in these face milks, and they're cruelty free. And it goes straight from the factory to the customer. And it also has the date that they were made on the bottom. This one was made on the 11th of this month. And this one was made on the 12th of this month. But the oil was made back in like June. But it's an oil, so it's not going to really go that bad that quickly, so I don't really care. And I think they all have a shelf life of like a year. But if I use this every day, it's going to last way longer than a year. I don't like that these have colorants in them. This has yellow number 5 and red number 4. They are the last ingredients, but it's still like, I don't want extra colorants in my moisturizer. And I don't know, it makes me look really glowy. I like it a lot. I'm actually, on the subject of glowing, I'm going to put a little bit, just a little bit of this puff and glitter, like to highlight. I don't know if you can see it with the sunlight. I'm using sunlight as lighting this time. I don't know if you guys like it or not. Let me know in the comments below. With my 3 viewers. But I really like the glitter. It doesn't dry down quickly, but it does dry down eventually. I much prefer my glitters to like dry down very quickly so that like they don't fall or anything. But it's still very nice. I like it a lot. And so this is the look that I made the first time I'm using ColourPop. And I gotta say, I'm not against it. I'm actually kind of for it. Don't tell anybody. I don't want to feed into the hype of like using like brand name products. Because it's just like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind being that kind of guru, but like I don't want to be that kind of guru. Actually, let me put on a little liner to finish this up. Can't forget the highlight. Is this eyebrow higher than this eyebrow? Like, I feel like naturally that eyebrow is higher than the other eyebrow. It makes me sad. And ignore this little friend here. He needs to go away. Alright, so I think that's the finished look. Put on a little mascara. It's very natural. Ignore the, well, other than the glitter, it's very natural. So I like using like brown shimmers if I'm just like doing my everyday makeup. And I feel like it really accentuates instead of just like being makeup. It just like helps accentuate everything. Well, I am looking so glowy with this like turmeric face milk on. Like, I'm looking shiny, but like not in a bad way. Also, I tried doing my edges with that argan oil stuff again. And guys, argan oil sucks for your edges. Like, it feels nourishing and all of that, but like, dude, it sucks for your edges. But yeah, that's the finished look. Thanks, ColourPop. You should sponsor me someday, or just like send me a PR package. That would make me so happy. And I would tell only good things about you. That's a lie, I'd only tell the truth. But it would be great. We should work together someday. I'm trying to become an affiliate with so many companies, and it's so hard because apparently I don't have a big enough following. 300's not enough, guys. You need more like 5,000. It's ridiculous. But yeah, thanks for watching. See y'all later. Bye! So the first one's Arrow, the second one is Reveiw, and the third one is the Puffin Body Glitter. It's very pretty.